Space, an endless black void, dotted with burning balls of gas, flying rocks, and who knows what else. A lovely setting for, I don't know, a mystery? Fulbright, the developers that brought you Gone Home, have created a new story-based exploration game called Tacoma. You play as a subcontracted AI communication specialist named Amy, and it's your job to explore a seemingly deserted high-tech space station in hopes of recovering the AI assigned to this ship. But figuring out the mystery behind what happened to the missing crew quickly takes over your curiosity. The only tool you're given is an augmented reality device, but this tech lets you review actions and conversations from the past almost as if you were there in the moment. Intrigued? You're in luck. Here are 5 tips to help you solve the mystery of the missing crew. Tip number 1, it's the little things. One thing you'll need to remember while playing is that this is a narrative game, meaning your entire objective is basically to figure out what the heck is going on. It also means that you're going to need to gather quite a bit of information. Clues can be found anywhere and everywhere, from a text conversation to a piece of paper locked in a drawer. So check all the things, because you never know where you'll find that crucial information. Tip 2, scrub, scrub, scrub. When you come across a new area, you'll likely get an alert that tells you that there's data to collect. When you hit the prompt, a scene from the past will reassemble in front of you, complete with a menu that lets you play, pause, fast forward, and rewind through the entirety of the scene. On the scene's timeline, you may see different symbols. Each symbol represents a crew member. Pay attention to where they appear on the timeline because it shows when that specific crew member pulls up their personal interface. When they do that, you will be able to access their conversations, emails, and other information. Once you've finished gathering data from these points, a check mark will appear in place of the symbol on the timeline. The ability to scrub back and forth through these scenes as much as you like is incredibly valuable, not only for gathering info, but for things like snagging someone's code to access a locked door. So don't be afraid to spend some quality time with these scenes because you'll need every piece of data you can get your hands on. Tip number 3.
Hey, listen.
Speaking of gathering data, dialogue is an incredibly big part of this story-based game. While the characters may appear polygonal, you do get to hear from the real voices which help add context and personality. To catch all the details, it helps to turn the subtitles on. You can get to those by going into the options, then selecting language, and check the box next to subtitles. Tip number 4, personal quarters equals personal info. If you find yourself searching for something tied to a specific crew member, you should head back to their office or personal quarters. Both of these locations can be found in the same area as the crew member's assigned profession. For example, the medical wing contains the doctor's office and personal area, or basically their bedroom. You'll want to be thorough when you explore these areas. It's crazy how much you can learn about someone by digging through their stuff. Tip number 5, enjoy the experience. There's no fistfights, no shootouts, and no real threats to your well-being. But that doesn't mean there's no suspense. Exploring the events that led to the space station's current state is addictive and exciting. The characters, their backstory, and their relationships with each other will capture your curiosity. And before you realize what's happened, you're completely engrossed in discovering the fate of the crew. Following each character through their own story in each different scene is incredibly fascinating. And watching how each of the stories come together throughout the course of the game will give you all sorts of feels. Tacoma pulls you in right from the start, so sit back and let it. Who knows what you'll discover in the darkness of space?